golly, he is just 25 and already a tennis grade. Rafael Nadal will play in prime time tonight in New York City at the U.S. Open. He is the defending Open champion, you know. I sat down with him this weekend to talk about life on and off the court, his biggest passions, and also his biggest fear. One of the quotes from your book, your mother describes you as a scaredy cat around your family who sleeps with the light on. How does the cat become the tiger that you certainly are on the court?
Well, yeah, it's good, especially during the evening. No, I like to sleep with the TV or with the computer.
Even today, now?
Today, I live with the TV on. Yeah.
Why is that? You don't like the dark?
I hate the dark, so I do. I sleep with the TV.
It takes a big man to admit that.
Sometimes I wake up at 3 in the morning with the TV on. I don't know.
You've joined the Twitterverse.
I'm doing since a few weeks ago.
How's that going?
Well, I started with Facebook a few years ago, and it was the right moment to start with Twitter. It's a different thing to do. I have fun. I am in more contact with the fans, and I am a little bit shy, but with these kind of things, I am opening myself a little bit more to the people, and something I think works for them, but works for myself too.
See, I would never think you'd be shy.
I am a little bit, yeah. I was very shy a few years ago, but with my life, I tried to improve that.
So why did you decide to become a part of that campaign?
Well, for me, it's a really honor to be ambassador of the Champions Drink Responsibly campaign of Bacardi. It's a campaign that I really believe is for everybody, but especially for the young people. I am young, and I like to go out with friends. I like to have fun with the family, friends, go for party, but everything, thinking responsibly. If you drink like crazy, have the right plan to come back home safely. That's the right message.
Let's talk about the U.S. Open. So what is different about the U.S. Open from other tournaments?
The U.S. Open is the last Grand Slam of the season. It's probably the Grand Slam who is more show for everybody, for the players, for the crowd. That the crowd are very emotional here. That a lot of things going on during the match for the crowd.
Is the crowd tough here?
I love the crowd here. I think I had a big support from them last years, and hopefully this year I will have too. So I feel a lot of passion when I go on this court, the biggest court in the tour, and the crowd is hot. So I love playing here in New York.
What opponent do you find more difficult to face? Is it Federer or Djokovic?
When Federer was playing well, and when Federer is playing at his top level, I think it's the best of the history, and it's impossible to reach that level. Djokovic is doing fantastic things this year when he's playing well. It's very difficult to defeat him, to beat him. This year, everybody knows because he only lost 2 matches during all season, but depends on the moment. When Djokovic is playing his best, Djokovic is very difficult. When Federer is playing his best, Federer is very, very difficult. And if I am playing not my best, it's impossible. so that's the thing.
He was so charming. I did ask him about the blisters on his hands because in Cincinnati he didn't do so well in the tournament there because he's been prone to injury. But He said he's completely healthy, blisters are all gone, and he's looking forward to facing his opponents. And if you know anything about his training regimen, I mean, it's insane. He is the most fit human I have ever seen.
So he plays tennis all day long?
He practices 12 hours a day. I mean, he's very focused when he's on the court. But off court, as you could see,
so
he's charming and shy. I know.
I'm just saying what you're not saying.
Okay, he was handsome, okay? He was still the most fit guy I've ever seen, and a lovely, lovely person.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good discussion. Looking forward to seeing him play.
Yeah, me too.
All right, still to come this morning, heart disease is the